Hey, the Tech Buyers Guru here with a new Ring Video Doorbell Pro. This is Ring's high-end doorbell. Comes in at a retail price of $250, and the big claim to fame of this versus the original Ring doorbell, which is now selling for $100 by the way, is that it is hardwired, so it's much sleeker, slimmer, better looking, basically more attractive, and potentially more reliable too because it's not using battery. But it does require that hardwired connection, and you need at least a 16-volt transformer for this. So that's what we have actually here in this house, and we're going to give it a try, see if it works. That's the minimum spec. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing here to show you what comes inside. We've got a little instruction packet, and then we have the doorbell itself behind the plastic. It comes with 4 different frames or covers. The standard silver is pre-installed, and you have a black, kind of a brownish gray, and then kind of a, kind of an ivory for maybe some older homes. These are plastic as far as I can tell. This one kind of looks like metal, but it actually is not. And of course, this being hardwired, we have the sticker that says only connect terminals to wiring with a 16-volt to 24-volt connection. You can see these terminals are for hard wiring. There is no battery in here, so this is pretty light. Other than your camera and your wireless transmitter, there's not much in here. And then you have installation tools. We'll look at that a little bit later on when we're installing it. I'll take these 3 optional covers out, and then we have optional wedge mounts. So this is, I guess you could use these for a variety of reasons. If you have siding on your home, you may need a wedge to ensure that the camera faces out rather than, say, up or down. You might also use this to tip it upwards in case you want the camera to kind of look up at the person who's come to your door. There's also a wedge that is tilts it to the side a little bit. So that might be actually kind of nice. Even if your wall is flat, you might want to tip it a little bit because that person is going to be standing in front of your door, not in front of your doorbell. So a couple options there. So that's it. It's pretty simple. Here's the doorbell again, and we're going to go ahead and install this. So let's see how this works out. Catch you in a couple minutes. Alright, we have removed the cover on our doorbell. The doorbell technically is what's inside your house, not the button on the outside of the house. So this is what the inside of the doorbell looks like. There are 2 wires currently on there, and I'm going to show you those up close, and then we're going to start installing the Ring kit. Alright, so here we go. We've got 2 wires currently on this doorbell, front and transformer. This is also labeled rear. I assume that's if you have a rear doorbell. The power's off, by the way. You should turn off the power to your doorbell before you do this work. Okay, so what we've done here is we have the Ring Pro Power Kit, which goes inside the doorbell. We've loosened the terminal screws, and we're going to just hook in the terminal leads on the power kit and tighten them in. Doesn't matter which lead goes onto which screw. So that's one. We're going to do the other one on the lead labeled, or the terminal labeled transformer. That's going to get tightened in here. And what this is doing is probably providing kind of a power backup, so there's no surge on the line, because the doorbell can use probably a bit more power than your standard doorbell when it's capturing a video. Alright, so now there's some double stick tape on the back of this power kit, and we're going to handle that in a moment. And then we're going to show you the installation outside. Okay, catch you in a second. Here we are outside where our former doorbell resided. We've capped off the wires, but now that we've pulled the shut off the power, I'm going to pull these off. We've got 2 leads, which I will unwind. Assuming all goes well, this is going to be a pretty simple installation, and it all depends on whether or not our transformer can support the Ring Video Doorbell Pro. So here we go. We're going to mount this up. Alright, we've decided to use both of the optional wedges, both the one that tilts it down because of the siding we have here on the house, and then the one that tilts it to the side so it faces the user rather than go straight out. So we've partially screwed these in and we're going to tighten it up. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to mount the Ring both by connecting the wires. Got it right here. So again, we've got the 2 terminal wires there. Pretty sure it doesn't matter red versus white since it's not labeled here. And then we mount it onto the wedge. These are tiny screws, so a little hard to get into these recessed holes. You know what? That screwdriver is going to be too big. Let me get the Ring screwdriver. Isn't it nice that Ring provides a screwdriver? So that one should fit. Does it? Just barely. Here's the other screw. It's going to go in the bottom. Alright, we're going to be restoring power here. Let's see if this thing turns on. I see a light. I see a light. The Ring doorbell is connected and powered on. I'm going to put the fascia on. We've gone with the black here just to keep it consistent since the rest of the doorbell is black.
The world's most advanced doorbell. Follow the instructions in the Ring app to continue.
Okay, I've got the app here. I set up a device in the Ring app. I'm going to click or tap doorbells. The instruction kit comes with a QR code that you scan. Let's put that in front of there. Boom! Select your location. Okay, don't worry about that. And front door. Before you continue, turn off power at the breaker. I wonder why. I've already installed it. Oh, we've already installed the camera, so we don't have to worry about that. And what type of doorbell does your existing doorbell have? Does it make a ding-dong, or is it synthesized melody? It makes a ding-dong, so that means it's a mechanical. Press and release the small button on the side of your Ring doorbell.
Ring doorbell is in setup mode. Follow the instructions in the Ring app to continue.
Yeah, join. It's now going to directly connect the phone to the doorbell. Please let the Ring app join the Ring Wi-Fi network.
Ring doorbell is connected to the Ring app.
And then, now this is when we connect to our home network, so we're going to do that. Alright, hold on, we'll be back in a second.
Ring doorbell is connecting to the internet. Just a moment. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Ring has a really good sense of humor, obviously. So it's connecting the doorbell to the home network, using the phone as kind of a conduit for that. And I see some more blinking here. Congratulations! Setup is complete.
Ring doorbell is ready to go. With Ring, you're always home.
Now we put the faceplate on, and we need a little screw to secure it from the bottom. And we'll get that in a second. But it looks like our doorbell's working. Let's see if we can hear that ding-dong. The dog heard it. It's working. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. Catch you next time.